Hey everybody, how's it going? John here. Scrolling panel right there. Let's go. Scroll. Bye. There's nobody. It's nobody even here yet. Adele's
Bonnie
not
just
even
came
here.
in.
Oh, two people watching there. Hey, Bonbon.
Well,
Yeah, I know. I'm late.
I'm in there as well. I'm in there as well. That's where I read the chat from. It's easier for me.
I actually went inside, ate. Took a big crap, and took a nap.
Well,
That's
thank you for
why.
sharing everything.
Just we're all about honesty on our
There's,
show, right? So
well, yeah. There's Adele. Hi, Adele. Bonnie. Lawrence.
Oh,
hey,
Adele?
Bonbon. Hey, Bonbon. Hey, Adele. Hey, Larry.
Bonnie?
Oh! Look, Joe. He came in as Lawrence. It'll screw you right up, even.
I'm just gonna call him Hey You, a hootenanny.
He don't know who he wants to
Hey,
be.
that's a song. Hey, you. Wasn't that Pink Floyd?
No, it's Vanilla.
I don't believe so.
Why'd
There
you
you
ask?
go. Larry, man, I ain't saying it like that. I'm just saying howdy, folks, and call it a day.
Hello, Adele. How are you? Hello, Bonnie.
Hey, Annie.
Hello, Annie. Annie, you got your guns?
And he got her guns, by gosh. And another
Hi,
Texan over
Clint.
there, Adele.
I'm sorry earlier, John. I just couldn't wake up and get motivated.
Hi, Clint.
Hey, Clint, how's it going? Yeah, hey, Clint. I was on your show this morning, man. Annie.
See, there's Adele again. She's calling me a sweetie. I told you. I'm sweet.
Well, you got her fooled.
I know.
Must be just. Hey, you're paying her in yarn. I know it. You know.
I'll never
you
tell.
know, Joe. You know, Joe. When I get some yarn from you, I'll start calling you sweetie too.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
Wade. Hey, Jeff. How's it going, guys?
Hello,
Seen you in a
Hi,
Wade.
while.
Wade, Jeff.
Long time no see. Hey, Jeff.
Oh, Mr. Hooper. How the hell?
Mr. Hooper. Ooh.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm the oldest one on this panel. By God, you should say that to me, Mr. Meadows.
Oh wait. Hey, Herb, are you saying Wade Patterns? Is that what he's calling you Mister now?
Oh, Herb knows how to handle his business, buddy.
Hey, Annie.
Hey, I spread them around.
Hi, Annie.
Clint, what have you been working on today?
Hey.
I've been working on a lot of stuff. Oh. Hey.
It's not behaving.
Hey. Hey, it's Annie. Annie's here. Hey, Annie.
I've been working on ribs.
Fight me. I have
I'm gonna be
something
working
in my
on some
mouth.
boudin
No
in a minute.
comments.
I hear the plates clicking and clacking in the kitchen, so I know it's coming.
Treats in the kitchen.
Yeah, I haven't had supper yet. I know KFC. I mean, I have late KFC tonight, so.
What?
I thought that's why you left earlier to go eat.
That's what
What's
I
that?
thought. Hello, Jack.
I did
You
eat. That was
left
lunch.
earlier to go eat.
Stuff.
Hey, Jack. Look, everybody. Jack's here. Jack showed up at the last second of the last show that we were on this morning. What was that? It was 3:30. Yeah.
Howdy, Jack.
I saw that there was some Trump assassination today. What the hell was that all about? Does anybody know what's going
Trying to
on?
be.
Because I tried to watch something on it and it was just like blah 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 blah, like an hour and a half of blah blah blah, not actually showing anything.
Well, if you go over there to Heart of Onion, you can get live updates from 3D Drifter.
Yeah.
What? Adele's been a member for 6 months? Wait, hold on a sec. Hold on a second. All right, Bonbon, take care.
Don't leave us.
I want to go
And Jack says, I
fishing
just
there.
made two grilled. He made two grilled fried bologna, egg, and cheese sandwiches.
Well, I gotta admit, I've never had one with bologna on it, but I do like an egg and cheese sandwich.
Ooh, fried bologna, barbecue bologna sandwich.
You're speaking my
I haven't
language.
had that in a long time.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure this out. So it was fried bologna and a fried egg, and then you made it into a grilled cheese sandwich. That's what I'm getting, right?
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have just
Yeah.
assumed that he put the
And
bologna
it's
on the
good.
bread and just grilled them.
So Jack, you know what would have made that one step better is if you dipped it into freaking French
No,
toast.
you got to fry the
mix.
bologna first. Get the
Yeah,
Mexican
yeah.
flavor.
So fried egg, fried bologna, then put
Mhm.
cheese on top and bottom, grill it like a grilled cheese sandwich, and then dip it in freaking egg mix and make it like French toast.
Oh, switch, yeah, yes, sir. That would be really good.
Yeah, or pancake batter, make it like a
No.
oh.
No.
Oh, and put toast and bacon grease.
Oh man, you're gonna be hungry when you get in the house.
Yeah, but I got
Yeah,
KFC.
get
though.
lots
I'm
of
good
butter.
to go. I'm good to go. I got KFC in the way.
Maybe
Jeff
if you use the bologna like bread, and Jack says lots of
Thank you,
butter.
Mama.
You're welcome, Jack. Dad Smith says I had a chicken sandwich with a bourbon-based barbecue sauce.
Wow,
So that sounds good too.
unfreaking believable. Yeah, sounds alright.
I make a good bourbon-based barbecue sauce.
Man, that's painful.
I would just make barbecue sauce and just drink the bourbon. There you go. There's bourbon in there somewhere. Yeah, damn it, I tell you.
It gives the barbecue sauce this
Deep smoky flavor.
flavor that you can't get it from anything else.
Now Wade needs a drink.
Maybe I don't. It gives it that flavor of the bourbon without the alcohol. Now, don't get me wrong. I like a good bourbon,
Hey, JJ.
but I like to cook with it as well.
Hello, Jim.
Sorry, dork.
I gotta cut 2 more hearts out first. Let me inlay 2 more cuts first. This will be easier with a fucking router, I'll tell you that right now. Or a laser. This will be easier with the laser. I know that. Let's just go on this one here.
Oh yeah, you just push a button and never have to do anything but just let it come out.
Yeah.
Dale? He's still living there, Dale. They didn't get him.
Hey,
might
Dale,
let
welcome back.
it go by.
They
The
graze
crap.
him.
Look at that, we get to see
They
Dale
graze
twice
his
in
ears.
one day.
Hey, Dale, how's my buddy Clive doing?
It just skinned his ear.
When his girlfriend.
I said, just give him the presidency when they did that. Long
So he's
time
obviously
no
wasn't a
see,
real,
Dale.
he obviously wasn't a real sniper, right? Oh, hey, Karen.
No, a real sniper would have been gone before the Secret Service would have got up there and got him.
Hello, Karen.
Well,
They'll
obviously,
say, "Clive's
security wasn't doing their
well,
job
all
pretty
these
good.
guys in the
Alive.
sky." Boy, there was a lot of people went at one time, wasn't it?
Okay, so here's a
Makes you
question.
mental.
So with
They did say
Or he
with
never
Trump-
did.
with Trump being the ex-president, he still has Secret Service as bodyguards, doesn't he?
oh, sure he does.
Alive.
When he dies,
Yes.
he's got
Yeah,
his own security, and he's also got the Secret Service. Then he has those till he kicks the bucket.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that was part of the whole deal.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there was supposed to be one rally goer died too. One dead, another hurt, and the shooter is dead. Yeah.
Two.
Now, who is Kay Craft?
No, two of them. They're both dead.
What do you mean? Who's
Okay.
K Craft?
It's
Man, it's
Karen.
not my show.
Um,
I said, hey
I've never
Karen
seen
when
it.
she first walked in.
Ollie.
Well, that's Karen. I had no idea. Never seen the name before.
Karen.
What?
I knew it was started with a K.
Everybody knows Karen. She's here all the time.
I never saw the name before.
Well, you gotta freaking be here more often.
Exactly.
Hey, I'm
I know,
sorry.
but
As
if
often
it has
as I
got their
can.
name on there, I have a hard time remembering. Ask Larry.
Lauren?
She said it was all over the news.
Henry?
She said it's all over the news, so she thought she'd watch us since she doesn't watch the news. We're
Yeah.
more fun. My God, girl, have you been here before?
Yeah, if you want to
You
watch
are
the news,
more fun.
over at D. Cliff's channel, Charles, play-by-play.
Oh yeah, he said he's going to keep everybody.
Really many
You know,
commercial breaks.
you're one of the nice Karens. Oh, I've been seeing you a lot on the YouTubers.
Well, Billy,
Hey, Billy.
Yeah, see, you guys can come in now at the beginning of the
Yeah.
show. I don't mind that. But come at the end of the show.
I have been doing that here lately, huh? Coming in toward the end. Yeah, my
Yeah, well,
sister's
Billy.
named Karen too. There, Karen. My sister's named that.
Like my morning show, like I was just about to get off, and then Dale showed up, and then Billy showed up, and then just as I got off, like the second I got off, Jack showed up. Like, what the hell?
Some busy people, man. Busy. Some of them are
Somebody's
busy
just
working,
lurking
and some
in
of them
the
are busy sleeping. Billy was recovering.
No, you're
Must have had a rough night last night there, Billy.
I just
So-
couldn't get the climber.
So I'm trying to figure out is Billy and Chris at SWAT right now? Is that this weekend?
Oh, I don't know.
I thought that was in August.
Yeah, see, I thought so too.
When is SWAT? Oh, Billy said he had too much beer. When is SWAT, Billy?
That's why I was figured you were a SWAT.
Yeah. No, SWAT's at the end of August.
Oh, I thought. Damn, this pain needs to go away. I think my no sleeping finally catching up to me.
What are you working on tonight, Annie?
Evidently, the dog doesn't believe me, Joe.
What,
So
about
I was gonna
what?
whack him with something if he didn't stop, and he's just wagging his tail, smiling at me, like, "Sure you are."
Thank me.
He's laying there whining for another, you know what, when he's already had the ones he's going to get. I was going to whack him with something, and he's wagging his tail. "Sure you are."
You doing okay? Okay.
What's that look like?
Yeah, so
But
we
now you
talk,
can
you
tell
know
he's
where
so
I'm at.
abused. I'm telling you.
Okay. Love you. Okay.
AJ says, thumbs up, everybody.
You know, not to talk ill will of people, but you know, too bad Trudeau wasn't there standing behind Trump and took one right in the forehead when it missed Trump. That'd have been good for Canada.
What am I missing? I was away for a second.
I have no blood left.
What are you missing? There was an assassination on Trump.
I didn't know that. I don't have TV. I did not hear that.
Oh man.
See, and I know
He
Trudeau's
said he
down
should
there.
have had his tongue in Trump's ear, and he would have got popped.
Then he'd they'd be asking him, "Excuse me, sir, do you want one of these portable, disposable drink boxes of water to help take down that blood taste out of your mouth?" Hey, JJ.
Hi, JJ.
Okay, here's the second one. Just one more of these to do.
Well, hi there, everyone.
Well, hello there.
Hey.
Hello, Miss Jess.
Is that Jessica's voice I hear?
Hear your voice. How can nobody got any pictures on? What the hell?
Well, I'm sure y'all didn't want to watch me go back there and use the restroom.
Say what color?
Well, what? What are you talking about? Purple.
Pink.
Orange.
You know the difference between those colors, don't you?
Red. No, blue. Blue. Blue.
Short truth.
So close. I was gonna go with salmon.
Viridian.
Viridian.
Hey, don't mess with me. I'm a woman. I know my colors. And we've got a lot of them.
But they're gonna be real colors, not like lipstick colors. Those aren't real colors.
I'll be back.
So,
Viridian.
what's everybody working on? What's Jess working on? You working on your shawl, Jess? Or are you just sitting there looking?
I am working on my shawl. Well, right,
What?
not this second, playing in chat. What? I am. But
What's
not
Russ
like
working on?
right this second.
I'm working on this here hat.
A hat? Well, we can't see your hat. We can't see what
Almost
Rusty's
done
working on.
with it.
Shawl.
I'll be right back.
Good to know, Birdie.
Okie dokie.
Please, everybody. Come on, everybody. There we go. Hold on a second. Wait, big.
Yes. Gotta find the end of it.
Oh, just so pretty.
I really like that.
That is such a happy color.
Holy fancy dancy. What row are you on now? I'm gonna go 26.
No.
I'm going to say 32.
Better not be 21.
28.
Do we have a 19? Do we have a 19? 19? She had a frog two rows? 19?
I'm working on 27.
Wow, okay.
Oh, it's so close. I said 28. So
Well,
close.
really, she's only just started it. It's only, what, that's about a third of the way done?
What row was it?
28.
She's working on 27.
I'm on 27. It's pretty.
It'll cover the bird. It'll cover Joey. Looks great.
So,
That looks awesome. Hey, Michael, how's it going?
this is what- on the yarn.
Billy says it's pretty revealing. Well, see, that's like I can never figure out. I can never figure out Afghans as a kid. With all the holes in it, how does it keep you so hot? JJ says that'll give you some
Want me
insight.
to explain it to you?
Yes, please. Wait,
Okay. So,
explain how
you
it's
have the
made with
yarn
all.
surrounded each of the little holes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. The holes
it?
actually trap the air in between the yarn, which insulates it, which holds the heat against your body.
Okay, as opposed to a
How do I
solid
know
blanket,
this? Because I wondered the same thing.
as opposed to a solid blanket, which keeps all the heat in.
Roast me.
But yet a fire blanket made of
Same
thin
difference, but with less energy expenditure.
But a fire blanket made of a thin little sheet of aluminium, will protect you from
Well, tell
fire.
me this. Why sometimes can you put a sheet over you and the sheet's warmer than a blanket? It depends on how it's woven and how it
Thermodynamics.
traps the air.
That depends on the sheet count too. Are you talking Egyptian,
Yes.
Egyptian
Same
cotton, or Walmart 300 brand?
Yeah, the expensive stuff. I actually have that I received as a wedding gift, and this is so amazing. 33 years ago, 34 years ago? Yeah, it was a year before. His great aunt and uncle bought us a set of sheets, Egyptian cotton sheets. They still, and I use these all the time. They're laundered. I love them. They look brand new, like literally like I just bought them yesterday, washed them and put them on our bed. No wear on them whatsoever. And if they were alive, I would ask her where she got these sheets, because I would definitely like to have another pair.
I know there's a store in the mall. I cannot remember the name of it. We bought some Egyptian sheets there, Egyptian cotton sheets there. I think they were 600. Yeah, I think they were 600 count. And they were probably almost $200. But the 800 count and the 1200 count were like, no, I wasn't paying that much for them. They were way outrageously priced, but they're nice sheets. They feel like silk. The sheets feel like silk. They're made of cotton, and they're so soft and they're so comfortable.
Honestly, whatever they paid for these sheets, it was completely worth it. So if they spent that much on these sheets, it was completely worth it. Because I've got
Yeah.
at least that much wear out of them. And I'm all about, something that's going to last for years.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Michael, I'm a lady. I do not fart. I poop.
You poop. God. Amazon. So Amazon has them on for
I've actually been looking into bamboo sheets, Billy. Go ahead. Listening.
$120 for 600 or 1,000 count. There you go, 1,000 count. $120 on Amazon for a 4-piece sheet set, queen size.
Billy, this is not Joe.
What?
Danny. Hey, Chris.
I didn't say nothing. I'm sitting here crocheting my own damn business.
He said
put
it,
these
Joe, not
Billy.
me.
Don't be bringing
Billy
me into
started
this,
it.
Billy.
I
Billy.
ain't worried about it, Billy.
Yeah.
I'm
higher the thread,
behaving over here.
higher the thread count, the more money it costs.
Billy's in trouble. Billy's in trouble.
So soft.
That's what she said, Billy.
Oh my.
Oh my God.
You guys have pepperophagy.
Ermagerd.
Michael says
Okay.
they say miracles can't
Y'all
happen.
remember the
You
little
being
thing
quiet.
on the 6th side with the police officer that has come out for the last 3 years running, which, what are the chances it's the same one, actually printed out the rules for fireworks in our area, put it in frame, and hung it on their door. Told them that would save them a trip next year.
It's like we got neighbors that like to park across my driveway, and I told Carrie I was gonna call bylaw and have them towed. She said, no, don't do that. Just give them a warning first. I said, I'm not going over there. She goes, no. So she printed off the bylaw and put it on their windshield as a warning. I'm like, okay, well that works. So I can go with that. So then they never parked in my driveway again, because you're allowed 1 meter clearance. You have to have 1 meter clearance on either side of the driveway, and they were always like right at the end of my driveway, and it was hard to get back out. I was pissed every time. I'm like, I'm gonna go somewhere right now. He goes, no, don't stop. I'm pissing the neighbors off. I said, well, they should start parking in front of their fucking house then. They're parking in front of my house.
Chris says he's been cleaning all night. Now he can actually walk through his shop. Still cleaning.
Come clean
And
mine, Chris.
Karen says it's good, but some people don't read signs.
Hey, John. I'm back to my old ways. I'm eating on your live.
What else is new? Good for you, Russ.
Boudin kolaches, buddy. Can't beat them.
I eat on here all the
Hi,
time.
Connie.
Hey, Connie.
Yeah,
what's up?
Karen, I've got a couple people I'd like to hit over the head with a sign. Here, maybe you can read it now.
Well, that's what I mean. That's why they
Rare
made that
perfume.
song. There we go. There's a fan. Ooh.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's pretty.
Ooh.
I like that.
Yeah, it's all wavy. Ooh. See, it still
It's
folds up.
wibbly wobbly.
Boop, 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 boop. So I'll attach leads on here to make it still fold up, though.
Do you what do you put through the points?
I can't tell you. It's a secret. It's a trade secret. No, seriously, because the thing, honestly, because if I tell people how to build it, they'll build them, and I hate doing that. We ran into that issue with Robin. Oh, how do you do that? So I showed her, and then she started doing them, and then she started selling them. Just, like I'm all for helping people out, but come on.
Well, I know what I would use.
What would you use, Annie?
I'm not going to
Let me
tell you.
know.
It's a trade secret.
What happened to Herbie?
He had to go lie down. Don't you read the chat? He had to go lie down. He's having
No, I
chest
just
problem.
got back.
He's having chest pain.
Well, he was earlier.
Well, he's having more now.
Maybe you should go to the doctor.
I told him to keep an eye on it.
No.
If he's on nitro,
no.
they'll just tell him to take his tablet first to see if that settles it down. Depends on what kind of medication he's on.
Nancy Karen says people park at handicaps. I need the spot and they are not and get away with it. Why can't you read? Yeah.
Rick said that, Robin.
Yeah, Karen, that annoys me. I mean, I don't need it, but it annoys me when I see people who don't need it do it, and I just want to smack them in the back of the head. But that's called assault, and I can't do that.
How do you know they
Billy
don't need
says,
it?
Billy said he hadn't
If
seen
they
Robin
don't
Rick.
have a placard, a license plate, then they are not supposed. Whether you need it or not, if you don't have those things, you are not supposed to park there, or you can be fined.
You can be. A couple $100
Yeah.
bucks.
Yep, it's $500
Yeah.
fine in West Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
But people do it anyway.
It's me. My wife has a sign. A doctor gave her a permanent one for when she had her total knee replacement. Some people I've been told their doctor won't give it to them for that, but her doctor did. And he said, because it's permanent. Look at that thing.
That's beautiful.
That's pretty,
Oh,
man.
wow.
That's nice.
I can see a lot of coloring coming on.
Uh-huh.
Nope. Just staying the way it is. Like, well, I'll stay in the back, or that's about it. Yeah, I don't know. I could color that. Nope. Nope.
No?
No. I'm. Don't
That's
stay
for
the
the
way it is.
auction?
Yep.
Yeah, let it stay like it is.
Well,
You can
see,
put the
it can
colors
stay.
in.
It can stay like that until it gets purchased at the auction, and then it can customize after that. So therefore, somebody else can either color it or
Hi,
allow me
Connie.
to color it.
Greg, here I think it's every 7 years they have to renew for it. I can't remember. I had to go get one for my brother because I was taking him everywhere.
Yeah, my ex,
Billy's
my
asking
ex
you a
just
question.
got one.
Billy
My
said,
ex
"How
just
did you
got
do
one,
that
but I didn't
dragon?
know how long.
How'd you do that dragon, John? I want to make some and sell them." Laugh out loud.
Well,
Thank you, Billy.
honestly, Billy. So it's scroll sawed, but I'm pretty sure that this might be a Lee Niden design.
What?
Because I know for a fact, yeah, hold on a sec, because I know for a fact that this one's a
Did he
Lee
show?
Niden. That
Did they
one's Lee
show him when?
Niden.
Did he show him when he's holding up his cars?
And this one's a Lee Niden design.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure I got this one at the same time. I might be wrong about it between these, though. Because it looks pretty similar to this one, right?
Hmm. Yeah, I get a little ticked off whenever they have the placard in their truck and there's nobody in it but them. But then they get out of the truck and they run into the store and they don't look handicapped. And the wife tells me, "Calm down." And she said, "They could be handicapped. It just might not show." So I don't know,
Yeah, because
but I get mad with that. I
you
caught
can get a handicap placard for anxiety.
Yes.
Yeah, well, see, I caught one of my coworkers when I was still working. I happened to be in the parking lot. I left work and I went to a store by down the road from there. Lo and behold, she pulls in. She's got a handicap placard on the truck, but it ain't for her. It's for her husband, and he wasn't in the vehicle. She was just leaving work, and I looked at her and I see her bouncing her skinny butt in the store, and I told her the next day, "Yeah, I seen you parking in a handicap spot and you ain't handicapped. I should have turned your ass in." She said,
What the
"I
hell you
got
talking?
the I said, but you ain't the one that's handicapped."
What the hell you talking about, Jeff?
Oh.
Jeff,
What?
what are you talking about, Jeff? What do people spaz out lately? What are you talking about? What are you talking spazzing out?
I'm sure he doesn't know what he's talking about. Michael Christopher is also wish people look at the car, not the person. As I'm no, I got a hidden chronic pain. Some days I can walk without the stick. Sometimes I can't. I guess. Yeah.
There are hidden disabilities.
That's what the wife told me. So I kind of stopped even worrying with it now. But there's some that I know that are using it that are not handicapped. I know when we got the handicap placard at the tax office, they told me there's ways you can use this, ways you cannot. It says if you and her are going to the, I park at Walmart, she's the one that goes in, you can park in the handicap thing. But if you're the one going in and she's not, you can't park in the handicap thing. And I told her, well, that'll never happen because I just sit in the parking lot. I don't go in at Walmart. She does. So I'll always be in the handicap. But I got to thinking because, what if she has to go to the bathroom? Which she does quite often. And she's got to park way out in Egypt. She never make it. Doesn't know that ain't right. That's not right. Anyway, that's my 2 cents.
What the Sonic comes from?
Rick says, here can't walk 50 meters or yards without severe difficulty. Karen says she does get the looks, but she has back and knee issues, but if I can park close, I will not use the handicap spot. I'm a firm believer if you have that placard, then park there. My wife is not. She don't like to use it. She'd rather not. And usually I pull up to the door, let her out, and then I go park in the handicap spot. So when she comes out, she doesn't have to go that far. But if she had her druthers, she wouldn't. Huh? Wait, said need to park close to the store to make it. Yeah, that's true. Well, goodbye, Jeff. I'm gone, he said. Nice to see you. And see you when we see you when you come back.
Have a good night, Jeff.
Night,
All
Jeff.
right, Jeff.
Got my inside cuts. I want to do them first. That would really pee me off after. Yeah, I was gonna say, aren't you always on parking lot duty anyway?
I was asking if I had the dang microphone muted. Are you double stacking?
No, this is a triple stack actually.
It's triple
They had
stack.
I'd had to do 12 of these, and but the next that I do, I'm actually going to redesign these. So that's my own design, but I'm staying with the same concept though of a 16-point star snowflake. Same with this one. I want to recut this one because this one I think is only technically this one's only a half cut, right? But that's all the pieces that it came with in the pattern. But I think it looks because it actually goes like this. Hold on a second. See, this one actually looks like this, right? I think it just looks weird like that. So what I want to do is I need to cut out 3 more of these, but I gotta change the pattern so these are doubled up on each side, so that because right now it's only half. Technically, it's only half a snowflake.
Yeah, how many pieces is that?
So it'll be one. See, I can actually cut it if I do the slots properly. I can do it in 4 pieces to make a full snowflake. Right now it's in 7 pieces right now for half a snowflake. And it depends on how you lay them out. But I can redesign it so it's only 4 pieces for a full snowflake. I think it'll look better as a full snowflake though.
Hey John, where'd you get that pattern? I'm asking before Larry does.
It's out of one of the Squirrel magazines.
Oh. Karen says a lot of her stores took handicap spots out for the curbside pickup, so it's so wrong. We have a lot of older shoppers, so why would you do that? Put pickup in back of store. The local Walmart here, they've actually added on to the parking lot. They took all their spots on the side of the store.
Yeah, that's where ours are on the
And
side.
made a ton of pickup spots over there where they bring your groceries to you.
I think most of our stores now, you got like depending on the size of the store. So you get handicap parking, which is so picture like 6 rows, so 6 rows of parking, and the first 2 spots in each row are handicapped, and then the next 2 are women, pregnant women, or women with small children. Right? Is the next 2 row. The next row past that is veterans. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the next row past that is, um, believe it or not, there's LGBTQ parking now.
Is that right?
Yep, they got their own parking spots right beside the veterans, so you
Holy
know how fair
shit,
that is
man.
for the rest of the world, right?
No, I
It's
mean,
still
we
too far
have
from the door. It's still way too far from the door for them, though. They're
God
complaining.
damn, man.
yeah,
They got
we
their,
have
they
them
got their
for
own parking
law
spots.
enforcement.
They
I
got their own
can't believe
parking
that.
spots, but they still want them closer.
Hmm.
Yeah, we have them for law enforcement and parents of sick children too.
Yeah, they have one at the local Walmart for us. It's for the they have their own private security that drives the parking lot, checking, making sure nothing's going on, and they have a spot there, but they're never in it. They always park right up at the front of the store, and that spot's always open. But they got a sign there saying for the security, I park in that rascal, and there's others that park in that rascal. When the handicap spots are full, I park in that sucker and I put the handicap placard. I said, now tell me to get out. No, I don't do it. There's a lot of other people park in there too, but there's a few that don't. But they never use it.
I get a kick
Yeah.
out of when
Hi,
I get a
Larry.
kick out of when I go to like a big store and
Oh,
I park right in front where it says emergency vehicle parking only.
mhm.
But I got my big sign truck, and I love it when security comes out and says, "You can't park here. I'm gonna give you a ticket." Okay, well then you put the sign up then. Oh, oh yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, what sign are you working on? The front sign on the front of the building. The one that says Walmart, where I'm a sign truck that says signs. So we're fucking two and
Mm.
two together, you dumbass.
Yeah. The local Texas Roadhouse steak restaurant, it they went ahead and they put up a sign for veterans parking. They got one spot for veterans to park and stuff, and I'll jump in that one. I'll fit that bill.
Yeah.
But and the local Lowe's big blue box store, it it's got a couple of spots for veterans parking, but that's on the it's on the honor system. You never have no idea if you're a veteran or not. Larry says, here in Missouri, the sign says reserved for local law enforcement. Well, that's the one I would not get in.
That's
Yeah,
that's
we
what it
have.
says at our Walmart. That's what the sign says.
Yeah,
Ours
that's
don't.
what it says at ours.
Yeah, ours don't have that. It says for security, which is the private security that they
I
have.
know ours says
They used
law
to have a lot of
enforcement.
problems with people getting robbed in the parking lot, so they went ahead and got their private security to drive all the way around the store and all through all the parking aisles, and kind of try to put a stop to that and stuff. And it's for them. Greg says he doesn't like that some places have EV parking close to the entrance. I'm not seeing that. Hello, David. What in the blue blazing Sam hell is going on in here?
Dave, how's it going?
What's up there, Squid? Long time no see.
How'd it do?
So Dave, I am open to proposals for you just buying my shop and all the stuff in it for storage, and just let me use it. Well, before you pass on.
David, that might be the only way you get your knives. You might better take a listen to that. Greg, I will come to Canada one day. Believe it or not,
Where's he at?
Ancestry tells me I've got relatives up in Canada, my God.
I mean, I'm trying to figure where I was. I was working somewhere the other day, and it was 4 brand new Tesla. Oh, I was at a hotel. I was at a hotel in Valley View, and there's 4 brand new Tesla chargers in the parking lot, and all around these Tesla chargers were all these big, heavy duty oil field diesel fucking pickup trucks, right?
Oh,
Like, and I'm laughing, going, really?
thank you, Greg.
Can you just see yourself pulling up in an electric car with all these big diesel freaking 1-ton 3500s all parked around you? You just get out, daintily walk back and plug your car in. You go hee hee hee, right, and then jaunt over to Tim Hortons to get a coffee while your car is charging up. And then walking past all these oil field workers going, right?
Our local Buc-ee's has probably about 8 to 10 spots for them EV cars to charge now.
I was surprised that they were actual Tesla chargers. Like they weren't like
Mhm.
just regular EV charger. It was an actual Tesla charger.
Mm-hmm. Chris said his son loves his Tesla. Chris, not so much. But he commutes from Burlington, Vermont to Indiana, Pennsylvania with it, no issues.
Hey, Marty. Marty, how's it going?
Wade says EVs sure drop in price fast. Yeah, they're not worth just like regular cars. They're not worth what you pay for when you walk off the lot. You drive
but everybody has a car and a truck and an SUV now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not just Tesla. It was good when he had the monopoly on it, but now that everybody has one, though, like even the Jeep.
Yeah.
Jeep EV pricing.
Oh,
The new electric Jeeps are actually really freaking cool too.
David says he needs a new building to house his motorcycles. He wants more, but he needs better space. Okay, David. That guy got more money. He know what to do with.
Electric.
But he says VW gave up making the EVs. Yeah, our southern border is wide open, Larry. That's for sure.
Yeah, so
I won't talk long enough for you guys in chat.
All right, Jess, take care.
Right.
The brand new
Bye, Jess.
electric Jeep Gladiators are 56 grand.
How much?
56.
Oh, that's not as bad as I thought it would be. Greg says EVs are coming, not fast enough for some and too fast for others, but they are coming.
Okay, now, a gas Gladiator is 39 grand.
Mm-hmm. It's amazing how much difference in price that is.
They don't tell you how much those batteries cost to replace.
Oh,
Eventually,
yeah.
they're going to have to be replaced.
Yeah,
So,
very expensive.
Like lifespan, like it's like a regular rechargeable battery. It only takes about 10,000 charges and it's dead.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So average price of EV battery replacement. So electric car battery replacement costs outside of warranty can range from 6,500 to 20 grand depending on the size and manufacturer.
Holy
shit.
That's out of warranty. So before your warranty expires on it, get a new one. Just in case.
Chris Nealon says the Gladiator is a stinking Fiat. Billy says there's nothing green about EVs.
There isn't. How do they produce electricity, coal.
The lithium batteries, that's mined out of the ground.
Yeah, strip mining, open strip
Yeah.
mining.
Yeah.
But they have to have electricity to charge them, correct? And most of the electricity here is made from coal
Well, it
and
depends on what
hydropower.
region. It depends on what region you live in. But like BC, it is nine. I think BC, the province of British Columbia, I think is 70% all hydroelectric. So because I know there's a minimum of 14 hydroelectric dams, so it's all water, right?
Mm-hmm.
Plus wind. But the thing is that the wind plants we have here are basically basically back up for the hydroelectric when the hydroelectric goes down, and then you got solar and the freaking the solar plant that they're building in Calgary, which I think it was 163 acres of land, will only power 100 houses. Like they got more land use for solar panels than they do for the actual housing that it takes up. It's a waste
hello,
of
Art.
money. Hey Art, how's it going?
Ask me
And I
how the
bet you they had to
windmill's
cut
coming.
trees down to clear that land.
It's
Hardly green.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, it's Calgary. There's no trees in Calgary anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay, well,
Cal-
so all right,
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
but they took away farmland. Basically, is what they did. So they bought the farmland and put up freaking solar panels because you can't plant anything under the solar panels because it kills the grass. Because the
Solar
sunlight gets
and
through.
wind powered. I mean, we have, and they're actually looking into that in West Virginia because we have so many mountains, and they can put, there's wind turbines on the top of the mountains to generate electricity. It would be a good thing, but they're not going to do it because West Virginia is too coal enamored. They ain't never going to do away with coal in West Virginia. It's just not going to happen. They have closed a lot of our mines, but it's never going to go completely away. There's too much money in it.
Art's asking me how the windmill's coming. I just showed you a pattern for the scroll saw pattern for the blades. And it's ready for rock and roll. I just got to get the rest of it ready. And tell Wade the same thing. That was the scroll saw pattern done up with CNC software to design it and print it out for the blades for the windmill. Hey. All the food is gone, dogs. Ain't nothing. You ain't got nothing left. I told you already.
Looks like me and Cash. And having a conversation with him for 3 hours.
Art says, let's get going. He said he's almost done with the second one. What?
Yeah.
I did not know you were doing another one.
Yeah, Michael, exactly. That's another thing. Is that the single wind farm, like one like a triple blade, has 200 tons of rebar and concrete to hold them up. But they don't tell you about that it needs power to start them up, to turn them. So you have to run power to them to get them started to turn. And the engine is a gas engine at the top of them. That also, people don't tell you that either. So it's electric start with a gas engine that starts up the wind generators.
Yeah, but then they argue that's only the initial startup. They keep moving
Yeah.
to the wind. And I'm like, well, what about the days when there is no wind?
No wind? Yeah, when there's no wind, they have to restart them.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I did read somewhere that in the lifetime of one wind generator, that it will never produce enough energy to make enough energy to pay for itself in the course of its lifespan. So it's a waste of money.
What about the ones that they have out there in the ocean? They're not going to have gas in the ocean.
Okay, Russ. How much diesel was expended in the rigs to get it out there. Number one, number two, to how far down did they drill into the rock bed? How much diesel was expended doing that? The concrete, the steel to keep the structure in place, right?
They will eventually get that back because those blades, those windmills ain't going anywhere. They'll be there for now to the end of time.
Yeah, but when the wind stops, somebody has to get out. Somebody has to
Out
service
on the
them.
water, there's not
Somebody's
there's
gotta get
not,
out there.
there's a lot of wind out there, man.
But somebody has to get out and grease them, service them, replace the nicks in the blades, replace rotors and stuff,
So
and all kinds of stuff.
basically you're
All kinds of
saying
replacement.
there's no cheap or free energy source.
No. Except
Oh,
for
and by the way,
backbreaking.
They've been looking for
Jack and
perpetual energy
Wade-
sources since the beginning of time, and there is none.
Jack and Wade, I drew them up in Vectric software. Chris Nealon says, wind is a whole new job industry. Sure it is. Well, now Art is saying hello, everybody. After jumping my squat about my windmill.
Art.
That's right. You got to bug you first.
Yeah. It's all right. I'm closer now than I ever was, Art. Electric boats now, huh? No, Jack, I don't have version 12. I got 11.5. I have not upgraded yet. That is in my plans to do at some point. I just haven't got off my duff and done it yet.
It's time for you to stop.
I didn't really want to put the $450 out for it, even though it does have some things that I would like to have. So I eventually will get 12. Yeah, I got 11.55, whatever that last update was. Works good for me, but I kind of like that sketch carving and the inlay stuff where it kind of figures it for you. I have Aspire, Jack. That's what I have. Like I said, in England, they've had electric boats for a long time. They're saying they were starting to get them over here. I have Aspire, Jack. Yep. I used Aspire to draw these, but I saved it as a regular V-carve, so it doesn't have any 3D stuff on it.
Yeah, they've also
I
had
have
paddle
V-carve.
boats,
I have V-carve
boats
Pro
with
too.
canoes,
Do what?
paddle boats, boats with canoes.
Oh, those
Right.
paddle boats are thoroughly energy driven by you. You know,
Yeah.
get those ones that you got the bicycle blades in there. You just do that, yeah. And I got V-Carve Pro, but I upgraded to Aspire from that, so I don't get the updates for V-Carve Pro anymore. It's all Aspire. But Aspire will let you save in either Aspire 3D or V-Carve, and it takes all the 3D stuff out, which is cool with me. That's the way it's supposed to be.
What else? I think I had to make something else for one other thing I had.
You don't need Aspire if you're just going to do regular carves, unless you want to start learning how to make your own models.
So I got to get a new mirror for this vanity mirror because I'm unhappy with this one because the back blew out of it. Get a new mirror for that. But I do have to cut a new border for that and that. That I can do right now, though.
Yeah, Wade, I have designed stuff in 3D, but I'm still getting used to doing it. Nothing wrong with Blender. Got a pretty good learning curve, so I'm told. Come on, dog, get down. I don't have no food for y'all. Huh. Greg says battery power hand tools sucked when they first came out. Now everyone has them and loves them. So like I
Yeah.
said, give it time. I like mine. I got a bunch of DeWalt and Works battery powered stuff, and I like them. That battery put on my DeWalt skill saw, that thing lasts a long time.
There you go.
I think it's a 3 amp hour battery. It goes a long time before it needs to be charged. I like them. That's what I use in this little garage I have outside for the golf cart. I use all the battery powered tools. I don't use the corded ones. I'll be right back. I gotta go get me some more of that boudin. See you. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Right, Dale.
And hey, Connie, I don't know if you heard me earlier.
I think Adele was here earlier. I remember saying hi to her.
I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did, but my brain doesn't always brain. Yep, kiddos will wear you out, Connie. Sorry, Joe.
I was just saying hi to Connie. I know I said hi to her when she first came in earlier. So she might have missed it.
I want to get a battery powered Dremel. The one I have is like the plug-in kind, the original.
I haven't seen a battery powered Dremel.
My sister has one. She said it's great.
Really? I wonder how it would work good with the flex shaft.
Should work the same.
You'd think it would.
It should still be also adjustable and speed adjusted, right?
Yeah. I have an older Dremel. I don't remember what it is. I don't think it's a 4000. It's something smaller than that. And it's too old. I need a new set. Anybody want to start me a GoFundMe?
You got that? You got one. You get that old hand crank on, right?
Well, not quite, but it's old.
I think I bought mine in 1999. So yeah. I was redoing a lot of finishing on furniture that had a lot of intricate curves and stuff. I was like, I'm just going to get one of those. It would be a lot easier than trying to keep get a piece of sandpaper in there, you know.
Hmm.
But it still goes. It works good.
Greg says they make 1-inch drive battery impact guns that take off semi wheels with ease. Well, I used my impact drive. It's big battery, and of course it was only a 1/2-inch drive. But I took the lug nuts off the golf cart, pulled that off, and put the 1-inch spacers on top of what was there, and shot them back down tight. It worked great. Battery.
I'm so glad, Russ, that you said golf cart, because I wanted to tell John about this and I forgot about it. We have a local guy. Every town, and I'm not being derogatory or anything, but every town has a local drunk. I'm sorry. Every town I've ever been in has a local drunk. This guy
Sounds like she's been to
all the time
Mayberry
getting pulled
RFD.
over for drinking and driving. Now, he's an older feller, and he doesn't wreck. He doesn't cause, but there's still, he could cause a wreck or hurt somebody.
Hmm.
So they took his license away from him. So then, after about a week, he got pulled over on his riding lawnmower. going to the pub. And they asked him, where are you going? I'm going down here to have a beer. And he's like, no, this is a motor vehicle. You cannot operate a motor vehicle and drink. He said, it's not a car. They said, it doesn't matter. It has wheels and an engine and a steering wheel. It's a motor vehicle. He's like, fine. So they had him have somebody come load the lawnmower up, and take him home. Today, as I was going, I had to run out to the bank, and they had him pulled over in a golf cart. And I guarantee it's like, well, this is not a lawnmower and it's not a car.
It's got a motor on it.
I was telling my husband when I come in, he said he's never going to get it. He said, and literally in between times that he drives something, he will walk the 4 miles from his house to the bar to have it. Now he won't drink at home. He'll only drink at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
And when they ask him, why can't you drink at home? He said, because my wife gets mad. And
I know
to be honest, I have seen her grab the old man by his ear and drag him out of bars.
Mm.
Just like he was just like a little kid. She'd have him by the ear. And get this, he's like 6'4". She just barely makes 5 foot. And she's got him bent over, level with her, dragging him out to the car by his ear. It's kind of funny. I mean, it's sad, but it's kind of funny.
He ain't gonna deck her or anything, so.
Nah. He's just like, I'm sorry, dear. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I had a friend, he was a couple of years, he's probably about 4 or 5 years older than me. He liked to drink. The same situation as yours, similarly, but he was riding a bicycle. And he was riding it out on the side of the road, but then you had to get a spot, you had to get on the road itself. And he was a couple of sheets to the wind. And sheriff department happened to come behind him and watched him, and he's kind of doing his weaving, and they pulled him over. Damned if he didn't get a ticket. And you know how far away from his house he was? About 30 yards.
Yeah.
By the time they got him, and he still got a ticket. We laughed at that jackass for a long time. You idiot. Oh my God. And to get to where he could get something to drink, he could have walked 2 blocks. But he was riding that bicycle. Got him.
Larry, we did have a guy get arrested for riding his horse drunk because he was going down the middle of the highway. They did tell him, had he been off the road, they couldn't have done a thing to him, but because he was in the middle, riding down the middle of the highway, he had his horse impounded. Now, how the hell do you impound a horse?
If there's a will, there's a way.
They took his horse, and he had to pay to get the horse back, and had to pay for the boarding and the feed and the care that the horse got. And it's like, oh, it's the same as paying a fee to get your car out of an impound lot. I guess, yeah, that'd be fair. But yeah, he's like, I didn't know I could get arrested for riding a horse drunk. And he said, well, if you'd have kept it off the road, he said, we couldn't have done nothing to you except for tell you to go home.
Mm-hmm. Greg asked, what was that country singer that got a DUI driving his lawnmower to and from the bar? George something, I think. I only know two Georges.
George Jones.
Strait and George Jones. It would probably have been George Jones.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, he's from over here, and he was a well-known drinking fella. Midnight over at Wade's place. He said, good night, folks. Good night, Wade.
Good night, Lawrence.
Good night.
David says, we have drunks on farm tractors. I do believe it. I do believe it. Wade, you put up a reel. What's going on with that? We need to look at that. I bet you that's somebody driving drunk.
I know that song, Jack. Yeah, old man, he ended up dying in a pickup wreck. He wasn't drunk. The guy that hit him was drunk, but he wasn't drunk. Killed him and his pet rooster that was riding with him. Whole town turned out for his funeral.
Oh my gosh. Wait, that's funny.
Oh no, I like George Jones.
I didn't care for him that much.
I liked it. I like his
did.
music, but he looks like he's in pain when you watch him sing.
George, no so drunk. He gets so drunk he couldn't even show up to his own concert. That's funny. Oh yeah. Don't talk about Dad about old possum George Jones, yeah? George Jones was from the next town over from where I live. I used to work with his son for a little while. His son looked just like him, but he didn't sing. George was something else.
Ain't that funny how that turns out with kids?
Mm-hmm.
You got some that'll follow in their parents' footsteps and be really good singers, and other ones like, nope, don't want no part of that life. I got other things to do.
Yeah. It's funny because I worked with a guy that his cousin was Tracy Byrd, country singer. And the wife and I were coming back into town after a hurricane, and we stopped in either Loeb's or Home, I don't remember, Home Depot or something. Loeb's, I think, to look at getting some stuff for the house. And we were walking down the aisles, and lo and behold, Tracy Byrd is in one of the aisles buying some stuff for his house. He lives in the same town as I do. And I delivered his mail many times, saw all of his gold records through his bay window on the wall. And my wife was ahead of me, and she come running back to me, flipping out. That's Tracy Byrd over there. Tracy Byrd down in that aisle. I said, so? I said, he's just a man like me. He puts his pants on one leg at a time. Yes, I know him. She was flipping out. She was gobstruck because he was a celebrity, country singer. Celebrity.
Hey, just a regular person, right?
Yeah, he's a regular dude. It's all he does. I used to see him running down my route because my route was across the street from where he lived. And he would jog, trying to keep in shape down some of the streets on my route that were a walking part. And he'd always be out there jogging and stuff. And Yeah, I said I work with Robin. That's his cousin. So I got to know him, and I said he's just a dude. That's all. It's funny though. She got all. I mean, she was completely smacked. She couldn't take it. I said,
Yeah,
well,
googly
you can't
eyed.
be around famous people. I see that right now.
Michael, yeah, it's 1/8, or sorry, it's 1/8 mil, so it's 1/8 mil.
0.125
It's
if you
1/8
like
inch.
decimal, or
Uh,
3 millimeters. 3 millimeters, just a little over 3 millimeters. Yeah, you're in Australia. That'd be 3 millimeters to you, I believe.
yeah, it's 3 mil. 3
Mm-hmm.
mil ply.
Mm-hmm.
Most of what it cuts ply.
Mm-hmm. 3 mils is 1/8. That's exactly what we just said. Michael, you're in Australia, right?
Used in Australia.
That's what I thought. Yeah. Hey, y'all go by millimeters. Y'all take that foreign language. Can't use inches.
So Russ, you do know the entire world uses millimeters, right? Except for the
I
U.S.
know.
and two
I know. We're the
and
last
two
holdout.
and two communist countries.
Yeah, well, that's not saying anything for you right there. Oh, I know. I said it's a little over 3 mils. Mike. I have to
I
keep
ran
in
out of
mind
yarn.
if I'm working in millimeters, or if I'm working in decimal, or if I'm working in inches. I have to keep all that up here. Mike says, "Yep, I live at the top of the world, huh? Well, if the world is upside down, you're at the top."
No, it's flat. Remember,
Oh, well, that's true. That's true.
just keeps spinning the wrong way. That's all. Ugh.
I ran out of yarn.
Darn it!
Darn it.
I said it first. No jinx.
I have I have another scheme here. I just finished the one.
It ain't the same.
But that would better be enough because I don't have any more of this color. Might be for a child. Who knows?
Larry says, "You say that, but every car guy in England says miles, not kilometers." Now, I didn't know that. Oh, Michael says, "No, that's your head's flat, John." I'm getting a little particular there. South is up, north is down. It is not. Well, on your side of the world, it probably is, because the toilet turns the wrong way. When you flush the toilet, it spins the wrong direction. So I'm told. That's another one of my places I'd like to go see. Australia. But for as far as right now, I'd have to see Australia at Outback Restaurant.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's the first place I ever had pumpkin bread. Man, it was pretty good. Greg says, "Limeys are messed up in the best of times." Yeah, I've heard that, but I wouldn't say that. But I have heard that. I've heard that joke before. Larry says, "A lot of the woodworkers use inches too." Mike says, "Australia is a big open land of desert." I bet it's got a lot. A son-in-law went over there for a while. He had some type of job. He had to go over there for a while. in our IT field.
Oh yeah, that'll be better. That'll be better for sure.
That looks a lot better.
Well, at least now I can glue it in place. But I got to make a new mirror though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that.
Hey, that's kind of dirty.
Well, no,
Can't
it's
see.
not that it's dirty. I can clean it off. It's not that it's dirty. It's that when I cut it, the outside
Mhm.
edge peeled off on it.
Yeah. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, but you can still see it through the.
Yeah.
Right? See, I'm not happy with that. I will not send that out. See, I'm not happy with that. I will not send that out like that with that
You know,
flaw in the
you-
mirror.
right. Can't
Could
do
you
it.
cut like a matte ring to go to the inside of it?
On the inside edge, well, I could, but
Okay.
I'm still not.
Lose
I'm
more
still
of
not
your
going to
mirror?
send it out like that. I would just grab. I'll cut a new mirror though.
Now, is that
It's acrylic
actual mirror, or is that just a
acrylic.
mirrored stuff?
It's mirrored. It's
Since I
mirrored.
have no
Mirrored
idea what
acrylic.
it's called.
Mirror
So
Mirrored
acrylic.
acrylic, okay. It's
It's
mirrored
acrylic.
stuff.
So it's clear plastic with an actual mirror backing on it. But when I cut it, and sanded it, it heated up the edge and it came off the edge, right? See, it's
Yeah.
clear all the way through.
Oh, wow.
Can you heat it and maybe stick it back down?
No, it's going to be easier just to cut a new one.
Okie dokie. Well, keep
Because
that
then,
one for smaller projects that you can cut from.
Yeah, I can still cut probably two, 3 circles out of that. Okay,
I'm curious.
so-
On that right there, the mirror thing. Now, it just came up because of the heat. Is there a way that you can take the top off and then cut the glass, cut the plastic acrylic behind it, lay it down on top of it, and cut
No.
around it? It won't work.
No,
Okay. Next question.
because the mirror the mirror backing lost its stickiness, right? So it will not
Okay.
readhere again, and it will never readhere again.
Well, that's what I'm asking, if you could put a new one down on top of that one. If it's available for sale, could you put a new topping down and just cut it with an X-Acto knife to trim it to fit?
Well, I'm gonna cut a new one.
And then this, I figure the same thing will happen with this one. It might come up because of the heat.
No, because the one I'm grabbing is newer. This has been in my
Okay.
shop for about 3 years. Like this mirror, it's been in my shop for about
Mhm.
3 years. So it's older, right?
Okay.
And I also didn't seal the back properly when I cut it.
Mm.
So had I laid tape across the backside, it would actually prevent that.
I
Oh,
was
really?
going to ask about that.
Like when you're like
Cutting
like when
glass.
you're doing like when you're doing a rough cut through the table saw, if you put tape on the
Mhm.
backside, it doesn't splinter out. Same thing. If you put tape on it, it wouldn't have splintered out like that. Like it
Mhm.
wouldn't have heated up and splintered off.
Okay.
Same concept as putting tape on wood on your table saw when you burn it through.
Mike asked, could you sandwich the mirror between 2 plywood boards and then cut it?
Yeah, you could do that too, or I can just cut it the way I just cut this one because I didn't have a problem with my red or my white acrylic. It was an older piece of mirror that I had in the shop, and unluckily that happened. I'll just cut a new one. It's not a big deal. So whoever wins at the auction will get a brand new mirror in it. All right, what else do I got? I think that's it. So basically, I can start doing pictures and descriptions, and I'll I'll start getting those up on the community site. And then, like I said, I think so. So I think to keep it anonymous, everybody will just be messaging me their pricing. I'm gonna know the pricing regardless of who wins it and everything else. So this way, nobody else will be knowing who is outbidding everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Dave. Do you, do you think if I finish Dave's knife set and put it in the auction, he'll buy it?
No, I don't think so.
Could you imagine if I
Oh.
finished it, put it in the auction, and he lost the bid on it? Oh, I'd
Can
be
you imagine
so-
him coming up to find you? I wouldn't
so
want that big
choked.
rascal looking for me.
Ah,
That old
Oh
boy
my
is a
God.
pretty good sized dude.
fuck, he's huge.
I bet he
like-
can
he's
still
like-
run.
6'4", 6'5".
He's over 300 pounds. He's big.
Yeah, I know, but he's tall too, though.
He's tall. Yeah, I've seen him. I've seen him in Atlanta. He's pretty big boy.
I don't think he can bring his guns across the border though. I'm safe
he
there.
wouldn't need 'em.
But he probably knows somebody up here where you can just fucking get one though.
He probably does, but he wouldn't need them. He would not need them. Believe me when I tell you that.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right, everybody.
time's up. And look, I stayed for the whole blasted thing.
I know, man. Way to go.
Can't
Well, I
believe it.
started late. Though.
Yeah. Well, you're in my prime time of being awake now.
Well, you know. Well, so I was checking the Hangout, and I'm like, fucking Russ is in the Hangout. What the hell? Oh wait, Herb's in the Hangout. What the hell? What are they doing in the Crochet Hangout? Why are they over in freaking Herb's show? Herb's Hangout.
We popped in there. It's listed as StreamYard, so I said, all right, I'm gonna click on that and see what it is because I don't have it listed in any kind of way.
You could have saved it
Yeah.
as John.
I got it listed. Well, like I said, it pops up as just StreamYard Studio on here, but I have another one that you sent me the link for, and it's Hooks, Whips, and Chains, and I put the name on that and stuff. But
Yeah, because I still got Doug's room, Steve's Hangout, MMM room, Cousins Hangout, Stace Makes. What if I could hang out? Russ's Hangout. Remember we were making hangouts for everybody?
yeah,
And then I got Herb's Hangout, Herb's StreamYard, Amanda's StreamYard, my StreamYard. Yeah.
I got rid of a lot of that because I wasn't even in them. So the last when you got your page taken away or hacked, I mean, I keep getting stuff that's saying that I what I did, I blocked that. And
But it still says it'll still come up saying somebody you blocked is in this conversation.
yeah. And so
Yeah.
I got that tonight. You sent a link or something, and I deleted it because
Yeah,
I didn't know if it was from you or from whoever took the shit.
No. So the thing is, until I get that other profile totally deleted off of Facebook, it's still going to come up. Somebody you blocked is in this conversation. So they can't see what you're typing because you blocked them. So they can't see my links. They can't see me in there because he's blocked me as well. But I know he hasn't been posting anything on Facebook. It was just an annoyance that I fucking had to start a new Facebook.
So if I had clicked it, I would have come right here instead of deleting the thing. Okay.
Yeah. So
Larry says he don't get to hang out.
John, does Art come?
No, he don't come on the cut anymore. He's
well.
Art's in his
So
own
last
world
weekend,
right now.
last weekend he was moving more stuff into his house, so he was busy doing that. The weekend before that, he was at a craft sale, and this weekend I think it's just trying to organize all this stuff again.
Good job, Jess.
Just finished now. 29 on the Shaw. Cool.
Now, why'd you leave here just to get in the chat?
Because of background noise.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
that's usually why
Wow.
you leave sometimes. Yeah, I remember Russ. Oh, she's fucking printing shit now. I gotta fucking go.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
remember those conversations. Yeah, we remember those. Yeah. No, he didn't move again. He had some more furniture brought to his place.
Mm.
But we'll try and get him on the show eventually again. So tomorrow I'll be crocheting, and I'll be working on my hat. 'Cause Annie has to show me how to change colors properly to do the brim.
You haven't asked Annie to show you how to change colors properly.
Well, you just got to
On the
ask.
on the show tomorrow, if Annie is on there, she will show me how to change colors onto the brim.
You're already to the brim?
No, I'm only on row 7 still. I haven't fucking touched it since the show.
I guess I should slow down because I'm almost ready to start my brim.
Okay,
Well,
how
then
many
why
rows
do you
you got?
want to know how to change the colors?
How many rows do you have?
do I have? Holy
Yeah,
shit.
like what's your row count?
I don't know. I don't count my rows. I just go until it's long enough.
Wait a
I
minute.
shall,
Wait a
Okay,
I
minute.
shall
so
have to count them. Hang on.
Wait a minute. This is the Wood
what?
Show. Talk about
But
that tomorrow night.
we're
No,
discussing
because
about
if
what's
you're
happening
talking about
tomorrow.
wood during the turnabout's fair play.
Mm. You don't never talk about wood anymore. Connie has a live at 2 p.m.
Yep.
tomorrow. Mm.
Who's going to be on her show with her? That's the
I have
question.
no idea. I don't know. Are you going to be doing some painting, Connie?
38 so far.
38. Okay, I'll catch up.
And that is giving me, let me measure it, should be right at 7.5 inches for that many rows.
Connie's being kind of glib. She's not telling. That is the question.
Actually, I'm
Well,
at
and then
8
she says we are painting. You ruined it.
When you hit 8 inches for your length, that's when you're going to start your brim.
It sounds about right.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Go ahead. I dare you. I dare you.
I got Joe. I got Joe. I got Joe.
Mm.
Oh, mercy. Jess is on row 8 of the hat. I finished my hat.
Yeah. I've been working on it off and on.
I finished it like late that night.
No, I went to bed that night. And
You know me. I'm up half the night.
well, we were busy with getting the stuff ready for the remodel, so I was helping demo. I like a smashing a sledgehammer on something you could actually break and not get in trouble for it. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I got to buy me another one because I got to knock down the rest of my front porch steps. And a regular hammer just don't cut it.
No.
Yeah, Connie's on row 18 of her top.
Cool.
Oh, so Joe, I downloaded that pattern that I was showing you.
Yes.
Hey, where can I find those now? Oh wait, I gotta figure out where I can find those now. Oh, downloads. Where do I find my downloads on my phone?
In your settings, I think, is where I find mine. In storage, maybe. Yeah, mine's in storage. And then you can click on the download. It'll show you what you have.
Oh, yeah. I had a smudge on my glasses. It was driving me nuts because it was right in front of my eye. And I couldn't tell if it was a floater or if it was something on my lenses.
We
Seems
couldn't
like
tell
that
either.
would be me.
I don't know what row I'm on. I'm not counting rows. A bunch.
I didn't count the rows until John just asked me. I go by. I don't go by row count. I go by how long it is.
Yeah, but I'm working on a wrap. But I'm not counting rows.
Jessica said it should be in your
Just,
file. I think she's talking to you,
yeah,
John.
just what I've done today since I've done 10, 12, 14. I've done 18 rows today.
I'll just download again so I can find where it's at.
Should I or should I not go get some ice cream?
Good night, Larry.
Night, Larry.
Larry LC.
Right, Larry? Well, it depends on what kind of ice cream you're going to go get.
Coffee ice cream.
Yuck, no.
Yes.
Motorboat, get down. Down.
Cold brew coffee ice cream. And I was kind of,
Oh.
I don't know if it's really good.
I don't like coffee, so I wouldn't like it.
I did not drink coffee until I was in my 20s, but I've always liked coffee ice cream, which is weird.
Okay.
When I was growing up, I could not stand the taste of coffee like in a cup. But coffee ice cream, oh yeah. But my coffee ice cream that I make homemade tastes better than this.
Yeah, so that pattern actually looks like that.
It looks like a blueprint for a house.
It's like a tuning fork.
Okay, so you have to visualize it that it's actually a
Top.
a
Yeah.
Oh, is it a
Cardigan.
Rilana?
It's a cardigan.
Hold on.
Is it a cardigan?
yeah, it's a cardigan. It's a light and airy cardigan right there.
All gone.
That actually looks comfy.
And the yarn
What?
they used for it it's Premier.
Have a good night, Connie.
A 3-weight or a 4-weight, John?
Good night, Connie.
Night, Connie.
Got you.
They used they used a red tone cake, number 2.
Number 2.
Mhm.
I've got number 2. I got lots of
Premier anti-pilling everyday worsted gradient, 100% anti-pilling acrylic 7-ounce, 360 yards. You need 2 of them.
And it says it's worsted, though. Worsted is a 4. That's usually.
Just saying. It's saying use a 5 mil hook.
Okay, so
All gone. Yeah.
an H. An H or
Yep,
not?
H.
Yeah.
H8.
Yeah, Greg, I dropped my spoon, but I was through with it. Dogs are happy I dropped it.
Oh, yeah. Always. Who can get there fastest?
Jesse says
Yes,
we always
Greg.
find starting the color change. Can't believe I read a crocheting comment. Oh, God.
Ooh,
I'm
I can't
ruined.
wait to see Jess. That when she gets that done, it's going to look like a sunset.
It's gonna look
It's
awesome.
going to be awesome. Yeah, it's going to be beautiful.
All right, everybody. So that's it. I'm not even gonna go to the hangout tonight. I'm just gonna go inside and get some rest because I'm freaking still tired. Oh, I got KFC. All right. All right, everybody. So take care. Have fun. We'll see you tomorrow for some crocheting. Yeah, we'll probably do some woodwork too. Whatever. But anybody can come on and do whatever they want to do. Right?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll even show you how to do a color change.
Have a
I'll
good
say
night,
bye.
everyone.
It's
Good
not
night,
really a
everybody.
color change. You're just attaching a new color. There's
Crafty
See, I
Pete
did
says,
do-
hey, boy, she just came in.
Tam Tam, you just came
What's
in.
going
I'm
on?
just leaving. Tam Tam. Tam Tam, join me tomorrow. I'll be crocheting on my show tomorrow. It's under hooks. Join me tomorrow on under hooks, whips, and chains. I'll be crocheting. I'll send you a link personally. Okay, Tam Tam,
You heard the
Tam
word.
Tam, and
Night,
then
y'all.
we'll see you.
Captain
We'll see you
Pecan,
tomorrow
good
when I'm
night. Captain Pete.
doing some crocheting. All right, girl. Take care. Take care, everybody. Have fun. We'll see you tomorrow for some crocheting all day long. Bye.
Night.
Last words.
Night.